Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Hope you all are doing well. I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So we have to celebrate, we have to be thrilled, we have to be happy. This is a moment in time where we have to commend the work that has been done. As guess what? Yep, that's right. Two, not one, but two of our senior reggae girls have been nominated for Player of the Year in their respective league. That's right. Captain of the Reggae Girls, Khadijabonishaw. She has been nominated for the English Women's Super League Player of the Year award. But not only her. Nope, not only her. Tiffany Cameron has also been nominated for the Hungarian Women's Premier League Player of the Year award. Let's not forget, Tiffany Cameron is the defending champion of this award. So that tells you everything that you need from that sort of aspect, right? And when you look at the numbers that both players are putting up, you have to be amazed by the work that has been going on behind the scenes and especially on the pitch as well to reap the fruits of the labor that they have been doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with Khadijabonishaw right now. All right. Yes, Manchester City are fourth within the table. Still a chance that they could get into the top three and secure European football next season. But individually, Khadijabonishaw, what a season. What a season. 18 goals in the league. 18 goals in the league, just two behind Rachel Daly of Aston Villa. She's the top scorer for Manchester City this season, and she has been doing a fantastic job. Just put this into perspective, 8 goals and 6 assists, right? 8 goals and 6 assists. So that's 24 goal contributions in 20 league games. So every game she's contributing either a goal or an assist. And remember, the goal tally that she has is more than Bethany England, Sam Kerr, Alicia Rousseau, Frida Manum, Katie Stengel. You know what I'm saying? So everything, it's just, you have to say, wow, when you put this into perspective, you know? So for me, it's fantastic. It truly is. And when you look at Tiffany Cameron now and what she's been able to do, to go on to score 16 goals, tally 11 assists, 17 appearances, 27 goal contributions. Having a goal contribution, goal and or assist every game that you play. Now that's remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. And when you look at the team that Tiffany Cameron is in as well at FC Yor in Hungary, she's in a team surrounded by a lot of players that are either new to professional football or who have just graduated from the academy or who just left the under 21s and are now part of the first team. So she is the glue that keeps this team together. And guess what? They've already won a trophy this season, the Hungarian Cup. And Tiffany Cameron is the first player in the history of Hungarian football to win the Hungarian Cup 3 years in a row. In 2021, she won it with Ferencváros. In 2022, FC Yor. And 2023 with FC Yor. And there could be more as well. You know why? Because Tiffany Cameron is in the running as well for, that's right, the league title as well. It's going to be a compelling battle at the end when Ferencváros battles FC Yor. If it remains right now in terms of the top two, just to give you guys a bit of insight how the Hungarian Women's Super League works, the team that tops the table at the end of the season, the top two teams at the end of the season will go into a head-to-head, which means that they're going to play the best of 3 games together. So if FC Yor wins the first game, Ferencváros wins the second game, and FC Yor wins the third game, and FC Yor wins the tournament. If it's a situation where FC Yor wins the first 2 games, then that means they win the Hungarian Premier League. All right. So that's the situation there. And you have to say that this is something that you have to be quite pleased about. Why? Because the World Cup is on the horizon and we have players that are doing extremely well for their clubs. Very much so. Khadijabonishaw, the CONCACAF Women's Player of the Year, the first time any Jamaican is receiving such an accolade. That should not be brushed aside at all. Played an important part as well within World Cup qualifying as well, scoring key goals for Jamaica. In fact, if you look at the qualifiers that were played, Khadijabonishaw scored in every game except against the United States, Canada, and Costa Rica. Kihei Vanzantine was the one that scored against Costa Rica in that third place playoff. So she has contributed goals, especially in that crucial game against Haiti, which booked sealed qualification. And now we look at Tiffany Cameron and what she has been able to do in national colours as well. Every time she scores, Jamaica wins. So that shows the impact that she has in national colours, you know? So that tells you everything right there. But as we know, quite recently, she's been utilised in a slightly different position. The second game against Paraguay at the National Stadium, she was quite deep. And then when you bear in mind the Australia game, 75, 78 minutes at right back, she acquitted herself well and neutralised what Sam Kerr had to offer. Against Nottingham, well, against Sheffield United, yeah, at the King Power Stadium, she also had a good performance as well. So the question marks remain if she should be in a part of a front three or right back. But one thing for sure, wherever she plays for Jamaica, whether it is right back, right wing, centre forward, central midfield, as she did in her early days in Canada, there will be contribution. Whether it might be goal, assist, key passes, there will be a contribution from her and Bonishaw. So these two dynamos will certainly have to play an important role moving forward as they continue to do presently. So that's something that we should bear in mind for sure. I'm looking forward to it in terms of what lies ahead. And when you're bearing in mind that this year for the Reggae Girls, massive CAC games, FIFA Women's World Cup, Olympic playoff against Canada, Pan American Games, potentially CONCACAF W Gold Cup qualification, depending on what happens. This is going to be the busiest year for the Reggae Girls ever, ever, ever. You understand what I'm saying? But again, we use opportunity to applaud, congratulate Tiffany Cameron and also Khadijabonishaw for their nominations and wish them all the best for the remainder of their campaigns as well. We wish Bonishaw finishes in the top three with Manchester City and qualifies for the Champions League. And for Tiffany Cameron, we wish the same as well, where she's able to win the Hungarian league as well. Time will tell what happens, because as you know, it was a 2-year deal that she signed at FC Euro, and this is the second season. Whether she decides to remain at the club or otherwise, we also wish her all the best with the next step of her career. Jamaican supporters, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys, take care.